Hi, my name is Richard Rodriguez, and I want to apologize to you. Things aren't always as they seem. I was recommended a couple of sites that I went to and I thought were great and I was actually working with, but they seem to be scammers. Let me tell you about them. Again, my name is Richard Rodriguez. On my channel, I talk about short-term income as well as long-term income. This is an example of long-term income. If you want to be able to go out and do the things you want to do, make money while you're out at the beach, while you're out on vacation, then this is the link for you. But I also talk about how to make short-term income, usually by using your phone and other little means like that in order to make small income for gas money, snack money, what have you. That's what I want to talk about today, because I was recommended a couple of different sites who have been around for 10 or 12, 15 years, and they were supposed to be a good site to go to and a trustworthy site. So I actually signed up, I downloaded the app, and I actually committed to answering some of their surveys and earning some of their points. Well, it turns out that when I tried to cash them in, I couldn't cash them in. Now, there are some sites that I have downloaded, some apps I've downloaded that I am able to cash it in, and I have already done so, and I have already gotten the points. The Amazon gift cards or the actual PayPal drops where they've dropped money in my PayPal. But on these two particular ones I'm going to talk to you today about, they didn't do anything for me. Whenever I tried to cash it in, it said it's unavailable at this time. And it's been going on for a couple of months now. We're not talking a couple of days, a couple of months now. So I don't believe in these sites. I think these sites are just trying to get you to do things for them for free with the promise that they're going to pay you, but they don't pay you. So let's talk about the first one. First one's going to be right here. It is Volcano, and that's a no. Don't use Volcano. As far as I'm concerned, it's a scammer. Now, I might be wrong. There might be someone who's going to say, hey, I've gotten paid from them, and you're wrong, completely wrong. If that's the case, go ahead and comment down below. Let's hear from you, and let's hear your success stories. But mine is not a success story. I've gotten plenty of points from them. They like to call it flow. Sewers flow too, don't they? So they like to call it flow. And I've gotten lots of flow from them, more than enough flow, enough to earn at least two $20 cards, but they haven't given me anything. I've watched plenty of the videos. On this site, all you have to do is watch videos of trailers of new movies that are going to come out. Watch trailers of new movies and watch them over and over and over again. And I gotta tell you, lots of them I've watched over and over again, and they have gotten me excited, ready to watch the new movies, like the Godzilla with Bobby Brown in it, and several other movies, The Lion King. I've been wanting to watch these movies because I've watched these trailers, and I've gotten really excited. So it's done its job. But what it didn't do is pay me to watch them like it promised it would. So that's gonna be this one right here, Volcano, and that's a no for me. The second one I want to talk to you about is this one here. It's called BoxPopMe. BoxPopMe, I don't know if they're going to pay you, but what they do is they tell you have to make a certain minimum in order to get paid. So in order to get to that minimum, you have to answer their surveys, which is kind of like Snapchat. If you ever use Snapchat, you talk for about 14 or 15 seconds and then you hit send. Well, that's the same thing here. You talk for about 14 or 15 seconds and then you hit send, and it'll tell you if your survey was approved or not. Well, what it has been doing, and I've had it for a couple of months now, what it has been doing, it has been keeping me deliberately underneath that threshold where it won't pay me. What it does is it will ask me questions on a survey, which is a preliminary questions, to be able to find out if I'm available for a survey or if I'm eligible for a survey. So for example, it'll ask me, do you have any kids in your household under 18? Or how much money do you make per month or per year? Or it'll ask me something like that to find out if I'm eligible. And then I'll click, I'll give it the answer, and it'll say you're eligible for a question. And then it never gives me the question. So if it never gives me the question, I can never get above that threshold so I could actually get paid, right? So it's deliberately keeping me underneath that threshold. And it asks me question after question after question. Sometimes it's the same question, and it just keeps asking me and asking me and asking me. So for about the last month, I've just been answering questions, about every other day, answering their questions but it never gives me the chance to do the audio video recording, kind of like you would with Snapchat, so I could actually earn points. I've been spending my time answering their questions, but they don't want to pay me, or they don't want to give me the opportunity to get paid. So those two sites, these two right here, are sites that I do not recommend. I have recommended them in the past because they were recommended to me, and I downloaded them and they seem to be working, and they seem to be legit because I ran them through a website that actually does fraud detection, and it passed. So I do want to apologize to you because I think I got scammed by these two sites, and I don't want you to get scammed. So take my advice. Don't download these if you haven't downloaded them. So remember, if you want to make short-term income, I have several recommendations that I have used in the past, and they're on my previous videos, and they will tell you how to make the short-term income, and I have proven it. It has actually come true on my phone. I've actually made that short-term income. Like I said, $10, $20 on Amazon and different gift cards, and they apply directly to my Amazon, and I've been paid directly in PayPal from them as well. But these two right here are two that I definitely do not recommend. If you want to learn how to make long-term income, again, click this link. It's down below. It's going to be the first link in my description on how to make long-term income. So click on that link and follow that link to your future. So remember, we do make our own futures, so make yours a good one.